And welcome back to our NCAA football win total series. We are moving on with our next program here in the SEC, the Florida Gators. And the Florida Gators were a model of consistency for so long. Steve Spurrier took over in 1990, led them to a Sugar Bowl in 91. They wouldn't miss a bowl game again until 2013 under Will Muschamp. That includes a national title for Spurrier in 96, Urban Meyer in 2006, and again in 08. Dan Mullen was there in 2018, 2019, 2020, three straight bowl games. He's 5-6 in 2021 until he gets the axe. 2022, they bring in Billy Napier, and he was 6-7 in his first year. Lost the Las Vegas Bowl. And then that brings us to last year. They opened up with a loss at Utah. They beat McNeese. They would lose or beat Tennessee then beat Charlotte. They lose at Kentucky though. They beat Vanderbilt. Then they won on the road at South Carolina. They are 5-2, and the wheels fall off. Loss against Georgia. Overtime lost out to Arkansas. Lost to LSU. Loss at Missouri, and then a loss against Florida State. They miss a bowl game after a 5-7 season, and now Billy Napier's on the hot seat here in his third year. We look at this team, it's got to start with the offense playing better, and that's got to start with Graham Mertz. Graham Mertz definitely wasn't bad last year. He was solid. 2,903 yards, 20 touchdowns, just 3 picks. He's not a big runner of the ball, but he can get the ball downfield. They lost Ricky Purcell, their top receiver, but Eugene Wilson's back after 61 catches and 6 scores. They bring in a Wisconsin transfer in Shamir Dyke. He's going to be a good deep threat. They bring in Elijah Badger from Arizona State. He should be a good possession receiver. The running backs, yeah, they lost Trevor Etienne, but Montrell Johnson led the Gators last year with 817 yards and 5 scores. He's back. They also have Trayon Webb, who is third in rushing. Biggest issue for the offense has been the offensive line. They brought in Brandon Dixon Crenshaw from San Diego State to fill one of the tackle spots. Austin Barber, if he's healthy again, should be solid on the other side. There hasn't been a ton of depth there, and there have been major injuries issues for this offensive line in the past. It's got to be better this year to give Graham Mertz time. The defense was not good. They started the season strong, and then when that losing streak hit, they were awful. The line loses Princely Umanalian. He left for Ole Miss. So Justice Boone comes back from a knee injury. He has to be ready to go with Tyreek Sapp on the other side. I do like Caleb Banks, the defensive tackle, on the line. Scooby Williams is gone at linebacker. Shamir James is back. He was second on the team in tackles, and he did this in just 8 games. They also bring in a South Carolina transfer, Grayson Howard. They also need some help in the secondary. It's young and a lot of injuries in the past there as well. Jordan Castle will have one of the safety spots. Transfer portals brings in Washington's Asa Turner for the other. Devin Moore's got to be better at creating interceptions if they're going to create any type of leverage there. When we look at the schedule, there's definitely some winnable games on there. It starts August 31st. They're at home against Miami. I actually lean win being at home. I think they get off to a good start, 1-0. They get Samford on September 7th. That's going to be a win. Then September 14th, they have Texas A&M. I lean loss in that one. September 21st is their first road game. They're on the road to Mississippi State. I think we get a win there. Then they have their first bye of the year on September 28th. They get UCF at home on October 5th. I lean win there. Tennessee on October 12th. I would lean to a loss on that one on the road. The 19th, they get Kentucky at home. I lean win. October 26th is a bye before their rivalry game with Georgia in Jacksonville. I lean loss in that one, though. November 9th, they're at Texas. I lean loss there as well. They get LSU on the 16th. That's a tough game at home. I lean loss. And then there's definitely the fear that this is turning into 2023 all over again. As November 23rd, they get Ole Miss at home. I think that's a loss. And then November 30th, they're at Florida State. I give them a loss there to lose their last 5 in a row. Overall, I think this is a 5-7 team. The best line out there right now is sitting at Bet365. The win total has been set at 4.5. We're going to take the over. I think they get 5 games. They may sneak another and get to a bowl game. I really think 6-6 might be the ceiling for them. We're going to take the over 4.5 at -150 at Bet365. If you like this content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you next time.